Guys, the leaked video of Justin Bieber partying with P. Diddy has just emerged and it looks horrifying. It looks completely terrible. This right here is Justin Bieber. And what does that look like? That looks like a Justin Bieber that's just out there. He's not fully there. Something's going on, and I have the full video which I'm going to play for you guys. But before I play the video, this is exactly what I'm talking about. There is more that's going to come out. The truth will come out. And from the research I've done, you can see from my face, I have seen some terrible and horrifying things.
Kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay? So, you know, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. In an hour, we put the kids away, it's all good. Hey, DJ, let's hit it. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, now.
There have been times when Diddy lost in the moment and completely forgot he was secretly recording and got captured some truly unsettling footage of himself at his infamous parties. These unintentional recordings, once brushed off as part of his chaotic lifestyle, could become serious liabilities as they resurface in potential legal battles. What was once just party footage may now be used as evidence in lawsuits, putting Diddy in hot water.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes,
new.
there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood, but one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No,
this
I can't
tape.
explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really?
What's going on, Jamie?
I don't know. There's a lot going on. A lot of rumors are flying.
The rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors. Yeah, I don't know that there's any proof of anything.
Dude, when Homeland Security invades your house,
You got problems.
with dudes with guns and body armor.
Someone said that they weren't there to take stuff. They were there to delete everything. Like the real people that were in there, you know.
Oh,
Like
that's
the same
funny.
thing with Epstein.
Oh, that's funny.
Known for throwing extravagant and wild gatherings, Diddy unknowingly filmed scenes that many would consider disturbing, with behavior that now raises eyebrows.
I want to see some behind-the-scenes footage from a Diddy freak-off party.
When he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man. It's so unfortunate. You gotta pull back, though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look. Would you get the drink out his head? And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is a actual DJ. He's not supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him.
I mean, first off, I'm just shocked that he still has his pants on, being in that position at a Diddy party. Secondly, I wake up and I see a video like that, bro. I'm coming for you, bro. You gonna get done, Diddy. How has this been going on for decades and nobody has kicked that man?
Have you seen this video? Unearthed by the Daily Mail. It turns out we should have been paying attention to what Sean Combs was saying all these years. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever. He's actually on video basically saying, we're about to do some stuff here that's pretty adult.
And to all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay? So, you know, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. In an hour, we put the kids away. It's all good. Hey, DJ, let's hit it. Let's do it.
There you go. Again, video is showing up all over the place. Audio is showing up all over the place. People are starting to talk about what was going on. It makes you wonder, how exactly was he able to hide this for as long as he did? And if all these allegations are true, Come on!
Diddy not only secretly recorded his infamous parties, but also captured himself saying some deeply disturbing things on camera. In the heat of the moment, surrounded by the chaos of his lavish events, Diddy reportedly let his guard down, making shocking comments that are now raising serious concerns.
He tells us and shows us several elaborate parties thrown by music mogul P. Diddy. Spoke with several others as well, describing 24 hours of partying at a time.
Sometimes they provide breakfast in the morning and it's like you could chill. I'm just wild on how he's just able to keep all that energy. He just has a lot of energy, like, to be that age and to be throwing these parties so frequently.
It's all mood, often lighting, club love seen as themes. We heard about Art Basel and New Year's Eve events. More details coming to light after Diddy's arrest in New York earlier this week.
One person who was always anti-Diddy and was always speaking about Diddy as a problematic person was 50 Cent. And it turns out that it's just been announced that he's created a docu-series on Netflix. I can't wait to see this. The other end of that, every person who has tried to speak out about this, who has tried to speak out about the industry, the type of people that are controlling the industry, the attacks that people face from the media if they try to speak out, is always the same. They're called crazy. And an example of one such individual who went through those sorts of attacks is the actor Orlando Brown. He was on Disney, and I remember everyone telling us that he was totally insane and deranged when he was saying a lot of things that at the time sounded crazy, particularly about Diddy. Take a listen.
The requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he's gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
You can take the but he won't you.
Diddy, to me, is the fall guy. We are still seeing a major effort to protect the big names, just like with Jeffrey Epstein.
One of the most unsettling pieces of footage allegedly involves Diddy's interaction with Justin Bieber when the pop star was still a minor. The clip, reportedly filmed during one of Diddy's private parties, has sparked concern due to the questionable nature of the exchange.
Oh, he's bad boy now.
Oh, signing the bad boy. Announcement.
It's your icon alert. It's called. He's. Bad boy. Bad boy.
In a leaked video from one of Diddy's parties, Diddy and Kevin Hart were seen making some controversial remarks about sleeping next to Justin Bieber when was just a minor.
In my opinion, one of the ones that affects me the most is Justin Bieber.
Do you have the Kevin Hart one?
Which is odd, Pat, because he gets caught saying that he would wake up next to him and then he changes it and says we would fight off over the Frosted Flakes. Even Kevin Hart is uncomfortable because you're admitting that you were sleeping next to a freaking child. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing all these stories and people just laugh about it. We giggle, like this is it right here.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause.
Look, pause.
I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was
10 years
a little
old.
bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted
He'd wake up
Flakes.
to Usher.
He used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
Kevin Hart watched Justin Bieber get SA'd and fans are disgusted right now.
And in this one video, it looks like whatever Justin is doing, and I'm not going to show it out of just respect for the fact that I truly believe that Justin Bieber is a victim. But whatever he is doing in this video with Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. looks highly suspicious.
So as we know, it was Justin Bieber first. He made a video about it the other day that explains it in detail. There's a new video of Kevin Hart literally doing some very questionable things at one of Diddy's parties, and the whole video is just really suspicious.
Kevin Hart's wife is considering divorcing this man because allegedly she got footage from one of the Diddy parties.
Apparently at that party as well, there was people that were not of age, which it is currently believed that Justin Bieber was also there. And that's when he was SA. That's why they cut the video, and only Kevin Hart knows what happened after. A lot of people think and know that Kevin Hart has a lot to do with this. As literally go look at his comments right now. What happened at Diddy's, Kevin? Explain yourself now, Kevin. I covered the trends, news, and updates, so make you guys add me to come back.
Allegations of the exploitation of minors at Diddy's parties is not uncommon, and it has raised serious concerns about the safety and well-being of young individuals in social environments.
And that you really freaked off with these young girls. But Diddy is breaking news. They have young girls that are suing Diddy Glover. And then all of a sudden, you getting a subpoena to come to court, pure survival? Oh, Ellen, this shit ain't looking good. I'm telling you, y'all got to get them likes up. I don't know if Ellen really was messing with these young girls or not. But I know that she like girls who like girls. I know that Ellen like girls who like girls. Oh, this is crazy.
Breaking news. This is not alleged. It's not from a source. It's not from some unnamed dealer or partygoer. Moments ago, a lawyer said that he is representing over 50 alleged victims of abuse by Diddy, and that they are joining forces to sue him collectively in court.
Fallout for Sean Diddy Combs following sex abuse allegations against him. Combs has temporarily stepped down as chairman of his cable TV network Revolt. This month, the music mogul was accused of sexual abuse by 3 women, including the singer Cassie, who was his ex-girlfriend. The case involving Cassie was settled, and Combs denies all the allegations made against him. Revolt said Combs previously had, quote, no operational or day-to-day role in the business. Combs has not commented. Meanwhile, Capital Preparatory, the charter school network that Combs helped to create, announced it's ending its partnership with him.
Such claims suggest a troubling potential for misconduct, emphasizing the need for accountability among those involved in hosting or attending these events.
Okay, so Suge Knight did an interview detailing exactly what Diddy was doing with the hard-boiled eggs. It's called the hard-boiled egg test, and what this dude was doing was using it to test dudes to see if they were ready yet for his parties. Basically, these dudes would be taking a hard-boiled egg and trying to insert it, and if it broke, then you wasn't ready yet. I'll really be talking about this in the middle of an airport. And I wouldn't really believe all this wild stuff, but like, what is actually going on here? Why are they just posing with an egg? That's Russell Brand and Diddy. I can't stand it here. I hate it here with all my heart and soul. What is he doing? You never go egg to mouth, bro. Using eggs to determine if a man is wallered out enough to be able to party with Diddy is diabolical.
Allegations are swirling that the hip-hop icon filmed these wild gatherings without the knowledge of his high-profile guests, capturing moments that some would prefer never see the light of day. From outrageous behavior to questionable interactions, these secret recordings could now become a legal nightmare if they make their way into lawsuits.
Perhaps most crucial, though, in the lawsuit is that, unbeknownst to Lucien, Diddy also has a ton of hidden cameras all throughout his house, including in his bedroom, which would perhaps suggest that the blackmail runs both ways. Maybe he also has blackmail on Lucien Grange. Again, I don't know. I'm just telling you what's in this lawsuit and what we can derive from it if these allegations are true. And again, the fact that there are so many photos in this document at least proves that he does have evidence of some sort.
Diddy, he got a whole lot of hidden cameras around his house, and he feels like Diddy is using all that footage for blackmail.
Probably so. I could believe that. I could believe that. I believe it's a lot of rappers, a lot of music people, a lot of executives that could not say no. Cat Williams say, you just gotta say no to Diddy. And it's a lot of people that couldn't say no. And they probably on tape because they couldn't say no.
So you think it's possible that Diddy, he got footage of rappers in the stash, just in case he got to use it for blackmail?
It's a possibility. It's not far-fetched. If he was taping Cassie and he was having Cassie taped and everything like that, why wouldn't he do nobody else? She's the only one.
What happens at Diddy's parties is truly unimaginable, even by Hollywood standards. Known for hosting some of the most extravagant and wild gatherings, these events are rumored to be filled with excess and outrageous behavior that push all limits.
Nobody had to look at him for real. And the truth is nobody did. Everybody laughed and joked about him dancing like a idiot in all them goddamn videos. twirling around in circles. This nigga been wild. Like, you know. So I'm just saying, they didn't know. And he wasn't telling them. They just know he got the budget. He go to LA, he talk to Clive, he come back with the bread. Apparently, he has this man's confidence. Yeah, I'm sure that man was very confident with his penis in his mouth.
Young Miami has been accused of transporting pink cocaine to Diddy in new court documents. Plaintiff and the Combs RICO enterprise were rehearsing for something in the Westival in Virginia. The court filing reads, Plaintiff Jones personally witnessed Mr. Combs do a few lines of coke in his dressing room. Defendant Sean Combs wanted Tussie, but Brendan forgot it. So defendant Christina Coram called Young Miami, who then brought it on the private jet from Miami. Young Miami, Jade, and Daphne Joy were paid a monthly fee to work as Mr. Combs' sex workers and receive payment via wire transfer. I mean, the nigga's so gay he can't even do regular coke. It gotta be pink. I bet y'all gonna ignore the part where it says Young Miami was hired as his sex worker. I see why JT got the fuck on. I mean, after all, Young Miami did say I'll hold a brick for you, daddy. So is this a drug case or a sex case? This all makes sense why JT don't fuck with her. These stories getting more and more outrageous.
In a candid interview, Diddy himself opened up about the wild nature of his infamous parties, offering a glimpse into the extravagance and chaos that unfolds behind closed doors. He described these events as anything but ordinary, over-the-top indulgence, and a no-rules atmosphere where almost anything goes.
I'll listen to the music. I've heard that song After Party. But that was at the Holiday Inn, I think. All right, so, and how old are your kids now? How many kids do you have?
I have 6.
6, and how old are they now? Well, you seem youthful. That's why they're
I'm
like,
youthful,
oh, yeah.
And I'm fertile.
While Diddy spoke with pride about his ability to throw unforgettable celebrations, his description also hinted at the blurred boundaries and questionable behavior that have since become a topic of controversy.
Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right, just different
Plurals.
blends. You need the ladies, you need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat, you mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning. Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you talking?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Is that what you're saying? Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
After the feds have confirmed these allegations and taken Diddy in custody, many people involved in Diddy's parties are likely feeling a mix of concern and anxiety amid the allegations of misconduct and exploitation.
If Diddy is doing some really weird things, like if you're a weirdo, you must advertise it to meet other weirdos. And if you're throwing parties and these people are trying to come and they've heard about it and they've got a good idea of what's going on, whatever he's doing, if it does go back a period of time, I will be interested in Aegis. It is the hottest drama out there, and I gotta tell you, I enjoy the whole thing until I read about the minor. That changes things. If they did that to Bieber or they did it to any kid that was under 18, man, the rules are completely different.
Diddy's got cameras. I mean, this stuff has got to be well documented. I think the amount of witnesses that were at these parties are going to be staggering. And I think there's going to be a lot of finger pointing. I don't think we've seen anything yet, bro.
I fully agree with you, and you do wonder how high it goes. Like, is this just pertain to media people who went on to become entertainers or A-level celebs or even media moguls, or does it spill over, like Epstein, to people that are sitting in positions of power right now?
Many may worry about their reputations and the potential fallout from being associated with such events, especially if the claims gain traction in the media.
Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Let me just say this right now. If anything happens to Jaguar Wright, we know exactly what it was and what it wasn't. This woman knows everything. And I guarantee you, she's not the only one, but she's one of the only ones with enough balls to actually come out and call it like it is. We should honestly give this woman Secret Service protection. Actually, nah, anyone but the Secret Service. All I'm saying is her and Cat Williams need to be protected at all costs.
After Diddy's arrest, victims are coming forward and speaking out against Diddy regarding allegations of exploitation and misconduct, highlighting the urgent need for accountability and justice.
The violation I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems and complications. The combination of physical and emotional pain has created a cycle of suffering from which it is so hard to break free. I want to continue on this journey towards recovery and healing. I'm glad that he is locked up, but that's a temporary feeling of relief.
What do you think needs to change in the entertainment industry to protect individuals, especially minors, from exploitation? Share your insights and experiences in the comments below.